And as much as you think an artist or a producer are your friends, they're really not. If you're managing a client, you know what I'm saying, you can have like a really great personal relationship with them, but at the end of the day, they're not your friends.
The One More Time Music Podcast. Genuine conversations with genuine people about music. Hosted by Henry with a 3 and Playback Ben.
Went from Beamer Coops to Pencils. Don't want this to end, so part that one more time. Part that one more time. Part that shit like one more time. They part that one more time.
We are back for another episode of the One More Time podcast. I am your host, Playback Ben, here with my co-host.
Henry with a 3, because Henry with an E was already taken.
Awesome. And Henry, who do we have on the podcast today?
You know, you said it was going to be Woah, and I thought we had Woah Vicky. I was so excited, man. So
how
who's this guy,
disappointed are
man?
you?
I'm shoot, man.
Woah Vicky, we'd love to have you on the podcast.
No, this is Woah, a.k.a. Lil Woah, a.k.a. Big Woah.
Yeah, Big Woah now, man. Look, man, hey, I grew up, man.
All grown up.
I'm sure some people still call you Lil Woah.
Yeah,
those that knew you in the little phase.
In the past, yeah, man, I had to drop it, man. I didn't grow it up. I've been in the music business for a while, so you know I had to upgrade it to Big Woah. But I'm still going to keep my Lil Woah hashtag, my Lil Woah mentions and ats on all my social platforms. But people have been trying to buy it. And I think the highest offer I had was like $1,500. I'm like, come on, bro.
For the handle.
That's
not bad.
Yeah,
Henry,
man.
how much have you gotten for your handle?
No offers yet, but you know, we're working on it.
I can't say I have any myself. So
No, I'm trying to buy a handle.
Yeah.
Shout out to H3NRY on Instagram. I'm coming for you. You haven't posted in like 10 years, motherfucker.
Yeah, bro. Like people that have those are the ones that are going to give you the hardest time trying to buy it. And it's like
Because they're not even checking it.
Yeah, like I had a
does
artist.
someone have Woah? Just Woah?
Of course.
You know what? They have, and like, I had Lil Woah going crazy on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
For what?
Just because I used to host parties back in the day, so we used to just film. This was before everything was going viral, so this had to have been like 2006 to 2007, before my daughter was even born.
So you were an early YouTuber?
Yeah, man. I just wish I would have kept it going, because it's like I never, until Soulja Boy now, like I'm never seen the potential in the just how much money you can make off of YouTube. But like we were just having fun doing things, and it's like we were just running around. I went to I used to work at a TV station in Montgomery, and they gave me the ability to like just take a little camera crew out and just like bring to light what was going on in the city. So I used to host all the parties out there. So I used to show the hood nightlife on like ABC 32 and the CW back then. And it was like, it caught so much buzz. Like everybody was like, wow. So then I used to put like, we used to edit it and put it on YouTube too, the things that I used to do. But Lil Baby came out with the Woah, and it just took all my handles away. And it's like, you had to go really search my name to even find
Messed up your SEO.
Man, yeah, bro. Like,
Lil Baby, why'd you have to do that, man?
all right, man.
Why'd you have to do that?
At least just cut me a check. You know? I
Exactly.
don't care, you know what I'm saying? So
So,
Quick 5.
what was it like growing up in a military household?
it was pretty fun. You know, like I
That was
have
not the
Not
answer
what
I
I
was
expected.
expecting.
No,
I was
'cause-
like, terrible. My dad was the strictest. I hated it.
Check it out, 'cause-
Moved. Like,
It could be, but then you know, like I have all type of friends. I have rich friends, middle class friends, and broke friends. And it's like just from my friends that wasn't as fortunate as me, they didn't get to travel as much. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I got, you know, like I'm not gonna say I got everything that I wanted, but like if I wanted something like some shoes, you know, like my mom and dad went, like they had the funds to buy it. And then it's like just family vacations, like going just to Florida or just Virginia, California, Hawaii, anywhere that, you know what I'm saying? Like we take family vacations every year, and just seeing friends that couldn't do it, it was like, okay, you know, like I can sub out having to get up out of bed and make my bed up every morning to go on summer vacation and not have to sit down. And, you know, like I was always in sports. I did karate when I was little. So it's like I had something to do. So
what
like,
belt did you get to?
Black.
No way.
Dead ass, bro.
I'm
Bro.
I'm gonna treat this interview a lot differently now, knowing that you're in
an
like ex-black belt.
Bro, I made it to, man, I did karate for a while, bro. Because it was like, it was something to do back then. You got to think like, you know, I'm older, like I'm like 36. So it's like, back then it was like, Karate Kid was back out there.
Are kids still doing it as much as they used to?
No, bro.
Okay.
Bro,
I don't know.
I try to keep my daughter in like gymnastics, and you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to fight her to keep her in it. But nah, like kids really don't be that active in sports. But like doing karate, I traveled a lot.
It's more
too.
like esports now.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Competitive Fortnite.
Bro, so I do that.
Cool.
Not Fortnite. I do Call of Duty though.
Okay.
At like 3, 4 in the
You're a
morning.
real shooter?
Yeah, like Mexikodro's on there. You know, he's on
Shout
there.
out
like,
Mexikodro.
Yeah, shout out Mexikodro. DJ Champ, that's Lil Baby's DJ. He's on there. Like Chip, Landstrip Chip. You know, he's on there. Bro, it's a lot of people that be on Call of Duty that I play with. So
Do you network on there? Do you like meet someone that actually turns out to
Nah,
benefit
not
your
really,
career?
'cause, like,
Do you like cut business deals like between Chip and Dro?
Nah, not really. But I just cause see, we block everybody out that we on, so we just go and play just again. It's just fun times for us.
So
to
that's
sit
why
up
you
there.
didn't accept my Call of Duty request.
Send me another one, man. I got you. You know,
I'm just playing. I
I'm not
honestly
gonna
don't
say
even own a
I'm-
system
like,
anymore. I don't even own one.
I'm decent. I'm not the best, but I'm decent. So like, if you catch us on Call of Duty, it's like me, Mexico, and Glock or Chip. You'll hear a lot of arguing.
Okay.
So it gets serious.
It gets serious. You're gonna hear
Who is the top rank out of you guys?
me.
Oh,
Not gonna give them the credit.
okay. Well,
There it is.
when we have
Shots
all
fired.
those people on the podcast, we'll be sure to ask them what
Check it
their
out, man.
opinion
I'm carrying
is.
folks.
So, growing up in a military, household, did you ever want to join the military, or is Call of Duty as far as you've gotten?
I did. I did want to join the military at one point.
And what happened?
I wanted to join.
They didn't accept you.
No. I found out how much you had to do to be, because I wanted to be a fighter pilot. A lot of people don't. A lot of this shit that I'm telling you, bro, I can cuss, right?
Yes.
Okay. A lot of this
Fuck
you
no.
Can't fucking cuss on here.
Look,
Whoa.
so a lot of shit that I wanted to do that I'm telling you, a lot of people don't know. But yeah, I wanted to be in the Air Force. So in high school, I did like all 4 years of junior ROTC, and that was
damn.
cool. But I went to Stockbridge. I went to Redan, and I graduated from Stockbridge.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you this. So we was gonna go on a camping trip, and it was like I was the only black kid. Think about this now.
In Atlanta,
In Atlanta in 2001, 2002.
this had to be in Stockbridge though, and not.
I don't
and
know.
not
No,
Redan.
yes, this is in Stockbridge.
I was
Yeah.
like-
So they was, and we was going to go somewhere fucking far, and it's like, yeah, we're going in the woods, and it's like,
And you're like, I've seen too many scary movies.
yeah, I'm like,
where the,
I'm
where
like,
the
I'm
one
like,
black guy.
yeah, the one
dies
black guy. I'm
first.
like,
He
hold
always
on, I had
dies
to
first.
think about this. I'm like, I was going to go to the Air Force Academy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I started doing a lot of research because I wanted to fly planes. I wanted to be a fighter pilot. And I'm like, all right, cool. I don't know, man. When you start getting the senior year in school, you start having different experience, and it's like, bro, do I want to do this?
So growing up, what was your first exposure to music? Like, was your family into music as either casual listeners or musicians at all in the family?
Yeah, like my dad would tinkle and stuff with like, pianos and guitars and stuff like that. He would do that. And, like, the good thing is it's like a lot of my friends became rappers. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So they was just always doing like some type of music. I lived in this area. Like I lived around the Stone Mountain. So it's like, it used to be like hoops over here. Then it used to be like this club called the Petty. My parents used to drop me off, like they'll like literally drop us off. We go hang out till like, I think you had to be like 9th grade to 12th grade, and they come pick you up at 12.
There was a high school club.
It was a high school club.
Sounds incredible.
Bro, that's where Lil Scrappy got his, bro, over here on the east side. That's how
Yeah.
he got popping. The east side was popping. So it's like, you had people like Lil Scrappy, Trillville, and they're all from like, I don't care what Scrappy says. I don't care if he sees this. He's not from the west side.
Scrappy, you heard it here first.
Scrappy is from the east side. He's from Chimney Ridge, River Road in Ellenwood.
Why do you think he didn't rep that?
Because back then, the cool thing to say was you from the west side, you had a hard life. Like if you listen to every rapper,
like being from the SWATs, and
right, and from the SWAT, it was
Yeah.
just cooler to say that you was from the west side, you was from the SWATs, and you dealt with this.
which is
that, and
crazy
the-
because now I would say repping the East Side is like
Cooler.
It's
Yeah,
cooler.
the new
Yeah,
I mean,
thing.
no
Zone 6.
no shots being fired at the West Side, but I'm just saying.
it's basically this is what was going on. The east side really wasn't the east side was like suburban rich kids.
Yeah.
And the west side was hood, I sell dope and I sell crack.
Yeah.
But true to be told, the east side really, you had your traps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had your drug dealers, you had even down the road, it was Ham Brick Road. It was Brick Road is down the
Hambrick.
street.
That's
so
right there.
It's like, bro, that's where all the drugs was on the east side of Hambrick. So it's like, come on, bro. But it's easier to claim because the world knew the west side, T.I., Shotty Lowe's.
Yeah. So you grew up, in Atlanta, went to high school, Redan, and then Stockbridge. You went to Alabama State.
Right.
How did you get your start in music? Tell us, about the origin story there.
Okay, so
because obviously you had friends that were rappers, but
right,
everyone's got a friend that's a rapper now.
So yeah, just a quick story how it happened. So when I went to Alabama State, that's where I went to college at, but I'm from Atlanta. Yeah. So like when you think of Montgomery, Alabama, you don't think of anything going on. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start because I knew about all the party scenes. I would start throwing parties.
Okay.
So I would throw parties and I would host parties, and I used to intern at a radio station. So it gave me more of a capital and a position to do it, because it's like they gave me so much freedom at the radio station to even be on air when I wasn't supposed to and do this and then.
Well, I was gonna ask, what were you doing at the radio station?
Everything.
I
learned promotions. I learned on air,
getting coffee, spinning records.
Fortunately, I didn't have to do none of because it was like I was always a cool kid. Yeah, like I didn't have to.
Skip the grunt work.
Yeah, I skipped the grunt work because it's like I had a little attitude and a swag about myself. So it was like, go get me coffee. I'm like, bro, I'm not here for that. At the end of the day, I am in college. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a coffee runner, but I'm an intern.
What was the worst intern ever?
Yeah, man.
Yet
or the best.
Yeah, exactly.
Because ask Frank White. That's who you know what I'm saying? When I interned with Jerome, but Frank White was like one of the guys. He was like, bro, go do this. I'm like, man, no.
I'm good.
I'm not doing that. It's
and that was well received.
Yeah, I mean, what could you do? Because it's like I don't work for you at the end of the day, and it's like you can't. I'm an intern, but he wasn't the PD, so it's like,
were you getting paid?
No, so
I made you really couldn't. They really couldn't do shit.
I made myself get paid because I made myself valuable by being a host at clubs. Mm-hmm. So it's like, damn, he's kind of creating his own fan base. So it's like,
so is hosting how you got your start? You would say
my start, yeah. So like I started hosting, and I started promoting. Since I was hosting, I would get the DJs, play this song. I promise you, bro, it's going to turn up because they already.
Are you the reason Let's Do It went crazy?
Yeah, so like
you were breaking records in Montgomery.
Records without being part of a DJ clique. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't one of the coalition DJs or any of that. I would just be like,
shout out Big X.
Yeah, so it was just like I would just break records because it'd be like, it's cool. I know him. Like people like Michael Montana. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna just get the DJs to spin your song down there. You don't have to pay. I turn up the clubs, this and that, and then like once that's the clubs that I was in, once the song started getting buzzed and people started to like it and know it, I'm like, hey, just give them like a little like these guys was booking for like $1,500, $2,000, probably $1,000. Come down here, and they wanted to get out of town because they was just bubbling in Atlanta. Yeah. They wasn't going out of town doing shows. I'm like, bro, just come down here, get your hotel room, get your $1,000, and you can perform.
For those that don't know, how far is Montgomery from the city?
2 hours.
2 hours.
That's it.
So
do a 2-hour ride, but they would still want to stay overnight because they will find close your ears, Michaela. They will find like holes down there. So
we'll censor that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's just like
just for Michaela. We're not going to censor any other thing.
The fucks are good,
but the hoes. We don't stand for that kind of talk. Whoa.
So yeah, they'll want to stay down. They'll meet a female down there and be like, I'm gonna stay over. Stay over town. So it's like. It started, even, bro, the cool story about Future, like, I just knew him because, like, one of my best friends in high school, his name was Breon. Breon is Rico Wade's, that's his nephew, and Future is related to Rico Wade, that's his cousin. So, like...
Rico Wade, for those of you that don't know, Organized Noise, Dungeon Family, producer, extraordinaire.
Yeah, all the big stuff. So, like... even in high school, like just to go back to about how I got my start in high school, like for Rico Wade, we would go over his house. We would go over his house literally in Cascade to play basketball.
Yeah,
but you would run into like Andre 3000, Big Boy. They would be there. Like I mean, bro, I played basketball with Shaq when I was in high school.
What?
He was at the house. Rico Wade had this big ass White Castle in Cascade. It had a big ass basketball court back there, and everybody would come. Like, and it was cool, and it was like, bro, you'd just be out there playing basketball with Goody Mob or somebody. Wow. So what we would do
Who
with
was
them,
the best hooper out of the Dungeon Family and Goody Mob and all that crew?
None of them.
None of them.
Wow. That's why they all rap. And you got to think, I don't know, if you've seen a lot of rappers from back in the day, they were all short. You know what I'm saying?
I'm imagining CeeLo Green.
Yeah, CeeLo, come on, bro.
Now.
So, and then, like, back then, so what they would do.
CeeLo, no offense. We still
CeeLo, we'd love to have you on the podcast.
We'd still love to
and
have
see,
you.
like, a lot of people don't, like, the younger kids wouldn't know this, but you guys probably would. So he would give us promo material.
Are you saying we're old?
Yeah, we kind of old. You know what I'm saying?
That was such a low blow. I was like, Woah's not gonna get away with this one.
I try to stay youthful because I have a 12-year-old daughter, so I go to her like, yo, what's going on TikTok? What's going on this? So I try, but yeah,
so that's how you stay relevant. So I just need
relevant.
a 12-year-old
Even though my girl even got mad that I dyed my hair, it's just like you. So you.
I was gonna say I noticed the new color.
She was like, you waited to get this old to dye your hair. I'm like, better than 40, ain't it? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so we used to pass out like maxi CDs. You know, it was the maxi CDs or maxi tapes. You know what I'm saying? It basically, for people that don't know, the maxi CDs and maxi tapes would have like 4 or 5 of the songs that would go on the album, but there would be like little clips of a minute because songs back then were like 4 minutes long. They were super long. So we would pass those out, like Backbone, Dungeon Family, anything that they had coming out. I would go to school and be on the Eastside just passing it out. So yeah,
So you were already doing that in high school?
In high school. We wasn't getting paid for it. But
I know, of course.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I was
you were
supposed
street teaming.
I was and didn't know it, bro. None of this had titles because it was just all fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like, now that I think about it and be like, yo, bro, give me $300 and I'll do it. Yeah. But I didn't care because it's like, you go back to school and be like, yo, bro, I hooped with Shaq this weekend. He was at the Dungeon Family. Like, and you got to think I was like 16, 17. So it's like.
See, that's what's crazy. You mentioned not wanting to necessarily put in the work to become a fighter pilot, right? Which was something you thought you wanted to do. But yet you were willing to go hand out fucking maxi CDs for free.
For free.
And that shows, right, that you wanted to be in music.
I didn't know it at the time.
I know, but
like you got to think like a 17-year-old, they all say you want to do, but you don't like people be like, the kids now have it figured out. Back when we were younger, like everybody be like, yeah, I want to be a doctor, but you didn't know until you start, like you said, you wanted to be a lawyer, and then you were like, oh, hold on, bro, I don't even like fucking reading.
Yeah,
this is trash.
Yeah, right. So,
these words are so big. I was like, no.
Yeah, these words. So it's like you and like I deal with a lot of producer agreements and artist agreements all the time, and you start reading, you be like, words start jumbling, and you got, hold on, I gotta find out what this word actually means.
Perpetuity of the universe and
it's
in
like
all realms of the galaxy.
And then you got to know how to. So it's just like back then, it's like you could say that you wanted to do one thing. 'Cause I think anybody that's 30 or older, if they said that they wanted to be something in life, unless they actually went to the military, they're probably not doing what they wanted to do. Yeah. Like I didn't know that I wanted to be in music. Like even for me going to college, and I knew that I wanted to do because my major was radio, television, broadcasting.
Okay,
so I knew that I wanted to do something within TV, entertainment, or radio. I knew that, but I didn't know that I was going to end up doing what I'm doing now.
So when did the light bulb go off about like, hey, I'm gonna take this shit seriously?
When I started
music,
when I started making like just promoting parties, when I started making money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like I was actually had a job at a TV station. I was working at a ABC affiliate station. I could have quit, but I didn't know like how long it would go. You know what I'm saying? It would go and grow. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I started making money, then promoting parties, I started making money. So when I got leveraged into the music business side is when I moved home.
Yeah.
I got tired of being in Montgomery. And it was like, all right, move back home to Atlanta. And I thought that I would lose like a little edge because it's like I'm coming back home and it's like, well, how I'm gonna just jump in and start promoting, doing parties and this and that. So it was a guy, Michael Montana. He kind of had a buzz then, and I started going on the road with him. And it was just like I was going on the road being a hype man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like I went to college. I got a little bit of smartness about me. So, you know what I'm saying? It started helping out with road management, booking, like just doing like little stuff like, yo, this promoter finna call you, book this show. Or do this, you know what I'm saying? And then like this, being around Rico.
Like, so were you kind of tour managing, if you will?
Yeah,
like,
tour managing for like, like he was like
dealing with the promoters.
And he was like
getting them around, obviously.
A regional act. So
yeah.
He was doing the South Carolina, he was doing the chitlin market. That's South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi.
They call it the chitlin market?
The chitlin market. So
that's
you know
amazing.
what I'm saying? You're doing like 4 or 5 shows a week. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Off of one single, which like Michael had the song called Do It.
Yep, that was the big one.
Yeah, it was a big one. So like he would do all the shows in Georgia. Then like just as much as Georgia has a lot of small little hole in the wall places, South Carolina has the same thing. Oh, yeah. North Carolina has the same thing. Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, they all have. So he would just like for a year and a half, almost 2 years, he was just going through all these markets, making $2,500 to $3,000. We was going every weekend.
Yeah.
And same thing with Walker. Same thing with like Walker. Like, oh, let's do it. Pop. he would just do the chilling market. You know what I'm saying? Till Gucci got out, then like Gucci gave him the ability to hop on the tour bus and go with him. And Gucci was still like a chilling market artist, but you got to think it wasn't big tours going on for rappers back then. Everything was really the chilling market. Like,
Are these mostly college towns?
nah, they just country ass cities.
Just country cities.
Just country cities,
chitlin'
bro.
cities, bro.
The chitlin, like, bro, that is really like, bro. If you can go if you do research, bro, I think what's the guy Ray Charles it was called the chilling market back in the 40s.
wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like they would just take a little, but we didn't have a tour bus. You know what I'm saying? Because those were expensive. We used to rent white vans from Hertz Enterprise or whatnot, the white
Shout
looking
out
church
Hertz.
vans, and get in those. And we would just go to these little cities that's 3-4 hours away from Atlanta and do these shows and Sunday, Monday, come home.
And so how did management start happening? Like, you know,
Just-
just moving from that road manager, kind of just helping take him around the, you know, Southeast.
Being with Rico.
Yeah, so tell us about how you met Rico.
I met
for
Rico-
For those of them that don't know, who is Rico?
Rico, Rico's a top tier manager. Metro, Sunny Digital, Gorilla's old Bad Boy, Black Days back then. You know, just being around him, I learned a lot of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far
What would
as
you say
management.
the biggest thing that you learned from Rico has been?
Don't put your personal feelings into this. And
One more.
And-
one,
and
one, one
You
more
have
time.
activated the one more time.
and as much as you think an artist or a producer are your friends, they're really not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sorry,
if-
Henry, you're not my friend.
That's tough. That's a tough one.
If you're managing a client, you know what I'm saying, you can have like a really great personal relationship with them, but at the end of the day, they're not your friends. And you'll find that like if something goes sour and you're about to get fired.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which we all been there. If you've been a manager, you're pretty much been fired.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you'd be like, damn, bro, like I sacrificed so much, you know what I'm saying? Time with family, you know what I'm saying? Taking your daughter out because you're going on the road or something like this, that, and the other, and be like, you get to this point and they fire you.
Yeah.
And you're like, damn, I thought we were cool. You know what I'm saying? And they move on to another management company or a manager, and it's like, damn, I started this ground up, and it's like, now X, Y, and Z picked it up after I got it rolling. But you know what the crazy thing is? If you're a good manager, you're going to survive through all that. Good managers always pick up other clients. You're
Yeah.
always going to be able to find other talent.
Other than that, what do you think makes a good manager?
Likability. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, management has a lot to do with relationships. You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of people, you know, like,
And it can be hard to be likable as a manager because you also have to be like,
you have to
on
be the
people's
bad
asses.
the bad
Yeah.
guy. But you know what I'm saying? If you're likable, you'll learn in this game how to be the bad guy in the nicest way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I do that all the time. Like I get in there, like if I see my clients haven't got paid, I have to step in and be like, hey, yo, bro, like, what's going on with this payment? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm skipping through all the lawyers, I'm in the emails, or I'm making phone calls, be like, hey, look, we have to get this paid out. It's not fair that we did X, Y, and Z, and you guys haven't, you know what I'm saying, committed on your end. And 9 times out of 10, the other people that are doing you wrong, they know that they're wrong. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be forceful and put your foot down.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, you can't be the manager, like just the asshole to the team manager nobody wants to talk to, because that's only going to take you up so you're going to only get you so far. And like I don't like to shit on anybody because like and I've got so far because the intern at a company go to RCA or go to Sony ATV or Sony or Warner, any of these labels, like they could be an intern and you never know what their tenure at the intern may turn into. And if you treat the intern nice, if they get a pretty good position at that job or at that company, guess who's the first person they're going to call looking forward to? They're going to call you, hey, whoa, like you looked out for me. And like, it's not recently, but like Breon made a very good relationship with her. And like, she's like one of the dopest PRs. I think she just got
Breon Robinson?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out Breon.
Yeah, shout out to Breon. Yeah. And she has a dope position, but I met her. She was an intern at Alamo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, she was the coolest,
Crazy.
nicest person. And it's like, we just developed, you know what I'm saying? Like just a cool relationship. And it's like, she got position. So it's like anything that I needed help with, she'll push it through. Vice versa. If she need anything from me, you know what I'm saying? I make sure that I make it happen. And it's like the same thing with Mateo. Mateo, he you guys know him, right?
He manages like Brick Dior and he was involved with Rod Wave a lot.
Yep, he was one of the guys that discovered Rod Wave. When I
Yeah.
met Mateo was young, bro.
Yeah.
Mateo was like 17 and had a dope position because he found all his talent. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, they took him serious, but, you know, like, sometimes it'll be hard to get conversation with certain people because it's like, bro, you 17.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, I just didn't see it as just like I like building my relationships organically. You know what I'm saying? Like, my guy Dan, he works for Third Brain. He did we do the same thing, but he's in a whole different genre. But still, like, if anything work related come, like, we built such a good relationship and friendship. Like, I'll push it through for him. He'll push it through. Lucas, he works at Stream Cuts, and he has this publishing company called Lush Music. Me and him developed. I remember when he first got the job at Stream Cut, and it's like now he has his own publishing company called Lush, and they're pushing out hit after hit after hit. Like he has TNT, Taj Money, and Evergreen.
Oh yeah,
and you know they're going crazy with like all the Ride Wave stuff, all the Pain music, and like he's making like they're making millions. But we have a pretty.
I love
good
how
relationship.
that's turned into like a subgenre kind of.
Yeah.
No, pain music,
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Like TNT is killing that lane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I remember because I also managed Tasha Catour. Like
Shout out Tasha.
Shout out to Tasha. She's a really dope female producer. But it's a funny story. Like I remember we had a studio session with Rod Wave, and he wasn't popping in. Just fat little kid, Alamo. They really believed in him.
No offense, Rod.
We'd love to have you on the podcast.
Like, yeah, and I know like his manager is like his ex manager is real cool, and I'm like. Oh my God, bro! Like
Not cool enough to still be his manager, I guess.
But I'm just like Rod. I'm like they say. I'm like, all right, Alamo believe in him. You know what I'm saying? We're going over here working because we know he has a budget. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, bro, it's a fat kid, bro. I'm like, he's trying to be a rapper, and it's like just me. That's why I never judge now off of personal appearance because I'm like, where the fuck is this gonna go?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And back then he wasn't really doing pain music. You know what I'm saying? But Tasha still went in there, worked with him, dropped him off. If you go back to some of his earlier tapes, you'll hear like her beats on there. I established a really good relationship with his manager. You know what I'm saying? Like even he was cool, but it was like I was kind of curving him because I'm like, I still send him stuff, but I'm like, and you know, we chasing Future and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, on the Kevin Gates and all that. And it's like, he switched from,
You're like, man, am I really sending beats to this fat guy?
right, you know what I'm saying? But
I'm getting pretty tired of the fat hate on this podcast.
Yeah, but so it was like
Henry's like sucking in his gut.
Nah, I'm letting it out, baby.
Oh God!
yeah,
No.
I mean, hey, Rod did it and it worked.
We're
but
not showing that on the podcast.
but check it out. So
this is a family-friendly podcast, minus all the fucks and shits and hoes.
it was like he just started killing his lane in the pain music, and he found it, and like he just won. And it's like he beat the stereotype of image and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think you had like music was really about like it's about image. Like the labels really look at who can they sell, who looks good enough for sex appeal to females, or who looks good enough for sex appeal for males.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just I didn't like, bro, you can't dress.
There's also something to be said about helping someone get on instead of going straight to the people that are already on, right?
Man, yeah. So like now throughout my team, I don't really care to chase for people that's already on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like,
So you're still, even in this stage in your career, you're willing to try and find those
the underground
next
acts.
up.
Hell yeah. I was in that situation where Sonny and Metro found 21 and started him from ground level.
Yeah.
McConan. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on and on with them. You know what I'm saying? I just watched them just discover talent after talent after talent.
How do you look for talent? Or do your clients do most of that, and then you come in day two and try and...
So just to get, so we're going to jump a little bit just to get off of that, because I used to work with like just artists. I used to be on the road with artists, but you know, like as a manager, you can only really manage one artist at a time.
Yeah,
And then,
tough.
you know, just going up at trials, tribulation, rocky times. If you fall out, you put in so much hard work, and then they be like, man, bro, I don't want to work. Or they just fall off and there's nothing going on. Because like I was on the road with Q. He had the song OG Bobby Johnson.
Yep.
Like, you know, I was doing stuff with him with Tunde and Sean runs LVRN. We always doing that. Me, Tunde.
Shout out Love
Sean.
Renaissance.
Shout out
Yep.
Love Renaissance.
Fucking killing the game.
Yeah, Rico Brooks. We all was out there with Q. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And Sonny found Q. Sonny Digital found Q. So like a lot of like just me being up on the Rico, I got the chance to work with like Metro Boomin and Sonny Digital and Southside and guys like that. And you know, those are producers, but guess who also finds all the hot acts?
Yeah.
Producers. You know what I'm saying? So when that light bulb clicked in my head, it was like I start really focusing on trying to find the next artist, which would be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't mind signing an artist. So it's like you just can't fire me like that. But you know, it's like with producers, like artists are babies.
We've heard that before on the podcast.
Like if you manage to, they're babies and they take up a lot of your time.
Kind of got to babysit.
Babysit. I'm not going to say it's easier, but it's like you can work literally 12 different producers. You can't manage 12 different artists. I found most of my producers through another producer.
Yeah,
or
I mean, because collaborations these days in production. I mean, I'm not saying that hasn't always been like that, but I feel like even in this day and age, it's just been so impactful for producers to collaborate, and it's so much easier.
The new thing is making loops. You make loops, you send them out.
So Rico has that. He beat me to the punch. He signed like 2-3 loop guys. You know what I'm saying? And it's like my clients.
Well, and isn't one of your clients like in Europe or overseas or something?
Yeah, Young Steel. He's like in he's like in Russia somewhere.
Okay.
Like me and I helped Rico out with like
I mean, that's beautiful for me.
iBeats is in like Budapest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bobby Johnson, which shout out to Bobby Johnson. He did the song OG Bobby Johnson, 7-Eleven through Beyonce. That's another one of Rico clients I help him with.
Yeah.
He's in like somewhere in Germany. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like the internet, especially with producers, the internet is like, I mean, bro, they outwork people from overseas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just send beats. We place them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, talk to us about your current roster now.
Like, so I have Mexikodro. I have JJ Turn Me Up, Paris VNDS. That's those guys are come through Chase the Money. I help out with Chase the Money with some of the stuff that he has going on. I have Young Steel, me and Rico, we do Tasha Catour. Of course, did I say Mexikodro? Yeah, Mexikodro. So
yeah,
you know.
And so why do you think you and Rico have worked so well together? Because you've had a pretty long standing relationship now, right?
Yeah, because it's just like likability, respect, and it's just like, you know, just grew over time. You know what I'm saying? Like I consider Rico like family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like I never like got out of the space of just, oh, I'm bigger than you and I don't need you now. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I'll assist Rico in anything, you know what I'm saying? And like he's been there for me my whole career. And it's like he didn't have to do it, but he's taken me in rooms that probably I wouldn't have been able to get in just by myself.
Yeah.
Without, you know what I'm saying, busting it down. And then he respects it that like he could have been an asshole when I start finding my own clients. Oh man, fuck him, this and that. But he actually helped me out. You know what I'm saying? So like it's just been like
that's a big person to do that.
Right.
I feel like, you know, because if I could see people taking a big ego hit or that being rubbed, you know, kind of rubbing them the wrong way of being like, well, fuck you then. Like, I'm the one that puts you on. Like, you know, you're not allowed to go get your own clients or like, you know, let me make sure I get a part of that. But it sounds like you do work together, but you also have your own.
Yeah, I still go. I still go work for Rico every day, and I still have my own clients. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he needs help with anything, like I would drop what I have to do to make sure, like, you know what I'm saying, his stuff is straight and in order. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I just feel like, for somebody that's been in the music business as long as him, and you actually, like, I've actually seen music managers come and go.
Yeah.
Because like the thing is like once you don't have a hot client anymore, your phone stopped ringing. You know what I'm saying? And he's been in music for over 20 years.
And his phone still ringing.
His phone's still ringing. You know what I'm saying? He's had the hottest clients.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like his phone still rings. So it's like, just with, man, I'm trying to catch this fly over here. I'm trying to do like the little Mr. Miyagi thing.
We got to get a bug zapper in here.
This is like the Breaking Bad episode where they're trying to swat the fly in the lab, in the meth lab.
Yeah. So, and it's just like, you know, like he's still respecting, he still can go to these rooms. He still can go to LA and walk in any building. He still can go to New York and walk in any building, and they're still going to sit down and talk, and he's still finding acts. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why not be around a person like that that's still like, he's almost 50 and he's still relevant.
Killing it.
So what's a day in the life like, right? People that are aspiring to be music managers, producer managers, you know, in particular, give them what do you do day in and day out? I mean, I'm sure there's some variability, right? But just kind of high level, walk us through like a day in the life
like,
of Woah.
okay, post like since we're just coming out of COVID, but so pre-COVID, what we're going to call it BC, before COVID.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? BC before COVID.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Wake up, would check emails. You know what I'm saying? See what I got. So the next thing I do is make sure like my guys are always sending me beats. So I would get in the email, listen to the beats that they send me, or I got, download them, put them on a hard drive. I'll separate them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all my clients, I separate the beats. I usually ask them to like send, like if you send me a pack, name what's for, but some of them not going to do that. So like I have to take the time to separate the beats, listen to all the beats, and then come with like sit down, write a list on, okay, who's looking. Then next, I'll just like do with my relationships, like call managers, call A&Rs.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, kind of demystify that, like who's looking.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Yeah,
Does that come from the relationships?
Relationships, you know what I'm saying? You call these publishers, labels, A&Rs, managers, and be like, yo, look, such looking for beats. Or like Instagram, just get on the internet, you know what I'm saying?
just-
Like get on there, like I still DM people.
Yeah.
Like, like I've been looking at this guy, I think it's Thug Nephew. His name is B Slime. I DM'd him like, yo, bro, what's your email? I want to send you out some packs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just recently did that like last week. So I'm like, for myself, I'm still doing the groundwork.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go through, like, just to be all honesty, it's not that many A&Rs that plays beats. It's really not.
Yeah.
Like for the labels, sometimes I think they just sit on their ass and collect the check sometimes. But like you do have some A&Rs, like shout out to Adrian. Adrian works for Sony ATV. That's another guy, good guy. But you might have to do like a Zoom thing because he's in New York. But he's an A&R. He really goes to these sessions. He really with the artists, the managers, and he really places the beats that you send to him. You know what I'm saying? And he works for a publisher. So he really cares about his job.
So you think it's kind of a lost art now?
With some people, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like some A&R, like I get most of my beats placed by like the relationships of the client or myself dealing with the artists or the managers and going to these sessions and playing the beats and making sure, like, I go in these sessions sometimes, like, I managed this guy named Beat Genius. He's from Buffalo, New York. He did, like, 83 by Yo Gotti, or 81 by Yo Gotti, Tiffany. He got a couple on Mulatto. He did, most recently, he did some with Lil Heat. He got stuff with Nusky, and Nusky's another guy that's coming up with Cinematic. Yep. He's real dope. He did one with him, but nobody's ever met Beat Genius. Everybody thinks I'm Beat Genius.
You are.
I really could be, but no, he's in Buffalo, New York, and it's like he send me packs. I go to like he hasn't even been to Atlanta. I go to these sessions, and
crazy.
I sell
the internet, and having Woah,
and having me, bro. I literally go in these with the artists, and I'm like, I fit their tone.
Yeah.
But I go in there. I'm not a rapper. I'm not a singer.
You have an ear.
Bro, I have an ear. I'm like, bro, get on this.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, get on this beat.
Yeah.
They might not even like the beat, but I'm rocking with it so hard.
Yeah.
And it's like, no.
Give them a little sample flow.
Give them a little sample. And they just, you know what I'm saying? They go in there and go record it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get
So
in there
do you
and do
consider yourself an A&R?
Yeah, I can. Who hiring?
Yeah.
Hire me.
Exactly.
Yeah, but like,
Where's the check at?
Where's the
Who's
check?
got the bag?
Cut the check. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I go in there.
Because it sounds like that. I mean, we'll get into what else you get into outside of music, but it sounds like your daily job is, I mean, for you to be the one that's digesting what your clients are sending you and then shipping it out accordingly based on obviously who's looking, what genre or what style of beat they're looking for, what the project's coming up that they're working on, what's it like, what kind of story they're telling. I mean, it sounds like you're doing a lot of that.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of that.
Do you like that part of your job?
Yeah, because it's fun. It's going to the fucking FedEx throwing boxes on the back of the truck. To, you know what I'm saying? Not knocking anybody that does it. That's what you do. But for me, it would be hard. So it's like
you need a producer credit for that. That's honestly production.
Yeah.
Lining
But
it
so you sign some people up under you, get your little publisher, and you sign them up under them. And,
then he's like, I don't care if my name's on there. I'm still getting
getting the check.
Still cutting the check.
Yeah. So another one of my friends now is Fabo. He's an A&R at Cinematic. He's another good guy. So like I talked to him.
He's got like Big Yavo and Lil Soldier,
Lil Heat,
and
Young and Nays, Big Brat.
Big Brat, the girl. She's hard.
Yeah, he has all of them. And when you develop a relationship with these guys, guess who's the first person they're gonna call? Hey, yo, bro, like you got any beats?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And guess what? I don't care if Fabo hits me at 1 a.m. and asks for beats and I'm in the bed sleep. Guess what I'm gonna do?
Same beats.
I'm gonna get up and put a pack together.
There
you know what I'm saying? Like
dedication.
Yeah, it is because it's like you're doing like.
I mean, that's opportunities that'll be missed.
Right.
Someone's sending the beats.
Right. So it's like
them.
The thing is with me is like, bro, like and like I know you was telling me to give people like you gotta love what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because like the checks at first they're not gonna be big at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's going to separate who wants to do this and who, you know what I'm saying?
Give them that one more time.
One more time.
So that's going to separate who wants to do this and who's doing this because they like doing it and who's doing it for the money. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you first start, and it could be like you can do music your whole life and probably never make a dime from it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we're managers. So like the most we're probably going to get is 20% unless you have your client signed to you.
Yeah.
So you gotta love this and you gotta have a passion for it. Cause like I don't know when my next check. I have to go out and kill what I eat. So you know, like I gotta go work for my next check. So it's like
I'm imagining Woah in like the wilderness of Stone Mountain.
yeah, you know, like
hunting.
Yeah, I don't
his next meal.
Like my girl cooks for me, but you know what I'm saying. I'm like, damn, like
shout out to her.
Yeah, and like, but damn, like even if I killed the animal, I don't know how to. But like music, I know how to kill what I eat though.
Yeah.
Because like at the end of the day, my daughter still like you see, she likes shoes, she like clothes, iPhone. Got to make sure the bills in the house is paid for. You know what I'm saying? Like just even being a manager, like a lot of people don't even think about it. You got to be well groomed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to see a manager come into an office and he looks like a bum.
Mm-hmm.
So is that why you dyed your hair?
Yeah, to look like 15 years younger. You know what I'm saying?
So other than music, you mentioned gaming before. You're a casual 2K and you know Call of Duty gamer.
No.
with the
2K
squad.
for real. Casual Call of Duty.
Okay, 2K is real.
2K
What else you into?
basketball.
Okay,
Like
you're a hooper?
every Sunday. Cam Kirk. He's most
Yeah,
famous
the
camera.
Cam Kirk.
The
Cam
Cam
Kirk.
Kirk. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like he has this, and it's not for everybody. But it's just like he invites certain people, and he rents this.
Henry,
gym.
you're not invited.
It's the warehouse.
No,
right?
matter of fact, you come on out, bro.
I'm trying
Come
to
on out,
man. Let's
man. We
go.
gonna get you the
Of
hoop.
us two, you better be inviting me. You do
Yeah.
not want him
Yeah.
on your team.
I mean,
I'll
come on,
post people up,
come-
bro. You'd be
Look,
surprised.
Dan come and Dan's white. He's pretty good. So you can get a couple runs there. But no, Cam Kirk, he rents out a gym on Old National on Sundays.
Okay.
From like 4 to 7. We all get out there and we go hoop.
Hell yeah.
But like, you just need something outside of music because like like you can become like me and Rico back in the day. Before COVID, you know what I'm saying? BC. We used to every day, like around
BC
6:30, you could find us at Central Park playing basketball. Like we made it our mission to do all the work stuff we had to do before 6:30, and we would go to the park meetings and all that. We'll go to the park around 6:30 just to wind down and just relax. Would be basketball.
yeah.
And then it's healthy. You running up and down the court, and like you're not doing, like I said, anything that you want to do. That's what I'm saying. Like it's fun. Like I didn't know I was exercising, but I'm having fun playing basketball for 2 hours.
And to me, when you do something else too, and you kind of take a break from your normal, you come back stronger.
Yes.
Too. You can
I
get
found-
burned out when you do the same thing.
The same thing over and over again. I found that about so I love white people, right? But
Shout out white people.
Shout out to white people, bro. But I always reference white people because like white people do stuff that black people don't really do. So
Like what?
Okay, they get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, fucking job. You know what I'm saying?
I don't do that shit.
Like I didn't get what it was for, but I'm
Yo,
like,
my wife has started to get up early before work and jog, and
And
I'm looking at her like, you white motherfucker. What you doing?
yo,
that
but
for?
check it out though. Like I did that a couple of times over COVID, and it's like, shit.
Felt good.
There's no black people out here.
You can't get robbed. But it's like you get up early in the morning and you do that, and it's just like going out seeing I like this in my neighborhood. It's like a little loop that I can do, and I know it's a mile. So I get up and do it, and like before I even get anything, damn, my mind's clear. So about the time I get in the house, I go back in and go take a nap or whatever. But like if I get back up, like my mind's is like I got all these new ideas. So I run like on the other side. It's like on the road. So when cars see me, I look like I'm out there just going crazy and running. Then when I get on the backside, I'm walking.
So to everyone, you're always running.
He's doing it for the clout.
I'm doing it for the clout.
For the neighbor clout.
I got to make sure.
Man, that guy, whoa, he's really busting ass down the neighborhood streets at 6 a.m.
Right.
nonetheless.
Then you see me on the other. If you come pull around on the other side, be like,
I actually saw him with his hands on his knees,
looking like Embiid
by the lake in the woods.
Looking like Embiid.
Yeah. Doing stuff like that, it resets you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever, like, because like I seen people actually talk, and this one guy, I'm not going to name his name, but you probably would know him. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not Rico either. But he was talking to a class, and the class asked him, like, hey, what do you like to do outside of music? You know what his answer? Nah, man, music is what I like. I don't do anything but music. I'm sitting there like, this motherfucker is lying like hell.
Bad advice, my friend.
Bad advice. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, don't do that, because you have to have something
Yeah.
that's going to kind of reset you and take you out of that mind frame to go back to kill your job and do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
And so starting 5, dream team of artists that your producers could work with. If your producers could work with a starting 5 of artists, dead or alive, honestly, who would those 5 artists be?
Polo G.
Yep.
He's going crazy. Drake, of course.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
already got
saying?
one of those in the books.
Yeah, got one of those in the book.
Shout out Mexico.
Shout out to Mexico.
From Florida with Love.
Right. From bro, that's
Song's
yeah.
going crazy.
So Fago, bro.
So Fago.
Yeah, I think he's
He
really
is
good.
popping right now.
Don Tolliver, Travis Scott.
There you go.
Beautiful
He
list.
loves.
I love Don.
He
Don's
loves
Bro,
fresh,
Don.
man.
Don has the most creative fucking voice. You
He
know what I'm
does.
saying? He uses his voice as an instrument.
Yes.
Oh, I'll put Future on that list too.
Okay.
Because Future,
Bonus.
bro, he just doesn't really miss.
6th man.
Think about this. Future really hasn't dropped anything, but he stays relevant through like all these features. And he kills his features. Like every time it's like a given. Put Weekend on as a second, like it's the seventh man.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I said starting 5, man.
Man, look,
we're gonna
I
end
might
up with
gotta
a
switch that
football
one
team.
up, bro. Yeah, man, we might gotta do a 12 because
There's no offensive lineup and defensive
bro.
lineup
Because to
here.
be honest, like Weekend is like one of my favorite artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Love him.
How could he not be?
Yeah,
bro,
he's great.
But Don Tolliver though, bro, like it's like he's not missing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like shout out to Sonny. Like Sonny really called that one. You know what I'm saying? And Sonny, he works with Don a lot.
Sonny seems like he's got a really good ear for people that aren't on yet.
Bro, he doesn't get credit for the shit either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's starting to get credit for it now because like people starting to go back, give him his flowers while he's live. Shout out to Sonny Digital, bro.
Shout out.
Him and Metro,
I'm still waiting for my Club Digital invite.
bro. Just come with me, bro.
I'll see you there next weekend, Sonny.
Come with me. But
I know. I always see Jace up there. Shout out Jace. He's
yeah,
a homie.
Jace is up there, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody's at Club Digital.
Yeah.
But
Except for me
Except
and
for
Henry.
us.
man, just pull up, bro. They're gonna welcome you with open arms.
All right, send me the Addy.
Bro, they're gonna.
Yo, we'll drop the Addy in the comments below.
Right, as soon as
I
you
don't know
walk
about
in,
that.
it's probably gonna have a blunt just rolled up for you. Just be like, man, here, look, here.
You know?
But Sonny doesn't get half the credit of the artist that he finds, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to think between him and Metro, like Thug. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gunner. Of course, 21. Just McConan.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Incredible.
just the list goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Metro took like a real personal liking to 21.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I remember sitting in there the days like Man was supposed to be the first Savage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
21 used to come in there and literally sit like all these hits were being made out of a place called 516. You know what I'm saying? It was an apartment down there on Peachtree. And he just used to sit in there. Like he used to come with Man. And Man, I think he signed with like Fool's Gold or something. So it's like
A-Trax label?
Yeah.
Shout out A-Track.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like Sonny and Metro was like, damn, bro. Like, what we gonna do? And 21 was in the corner. I rap. Like 21 wasn't like back then.
So he called his own number.
Yeah, but he wasn't even like he was quiet. He used to sit in the corner.
He's quiet on records.
Yeah. I mean, but it makes hits. You know what I'm saying? But he was just quiet. He wasn't a big talker and none of this. And like Sonny was like, fuck it, bro. Like he got a beat.
Yeah.
He killed it, and they just started working. Sonny brought
Yeah.
Metro in, You know what I'm saying? And they started working with him. And I remember like when 21 first started and they like Rico was like in on that and they started taking him, like took him to LA Reid. Nobody believed in him. They just thought 21 would have been like.
So LA Reid passed on him?
Passed on him the first time. Yep.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? No, but you can't do that because he came right back around and signed him.
Okay.
But
Give him the applause.
Yeah, but 21 was still. But I'm gonna tell you one thing about it. 21 betted on himself. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't take an early deal where they could have put him in the fuckboy deal, and he had to. Like 21 betted on himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he really essentially signed himself. I think even when he signed to a label, it was like a partnership.
That's what you want.
Yeah, he didn't take like a big advance and this. He didn't need it because like he was doing these shows and he just started running up a bag. So it's like I think his like his class was like the last class where they was like giving like $200,000 deals and stuff like that. But he was like, bro, I can do a couple of shows and get 200,000. So I don't need your 200,000. I'm gonna just bet on myself. But I do distribution and stuff like that. I can use you guys for that.
Right.
And like they do like a 50-50 life. So man, 21 is loaded with money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now these kids are coming in $1 million deals
Yeah.
off of TikTok.
Crazy.
That's why I'll never
One song.
one fucking song.
1 minute of one song.
Yeah.
I even tell artists that get on some of my beats, cut the song down. You don't need no 5-minute song, bro.
Yeah.
Just give me a good minute and 58 seconds or 2:10. You know what I'm saying? Go crazy on it. Go do TikToks. Go put it out everywhere. And like, just see if it hit. If it don't work, do it again. Do something that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what Mulatto won. Mulatto just like dropping single after single after single. You know what I'm saying?
So that brings us to our final segment of the podcast. Henry, take it away, my friend.
This is the Rapid Fire Rampage.
Yeah, let's do it.
So it's like 3 little parts, basically. I'm going to ask you some short answer questions. I'm going to do a this or that, where you just pick one. And then I'm going to do just a one word. I'm going to give you one word, and you give me one word back.
All right,
basically.
bet.
So start with the short answer. This is the Rapid Fire Rampage with Big Woah.
Big O.
He's not little anymore.
Yeah.
Give us one project, mixtape, EP, or album, top 5 all time.
Top 5 all time.
Any project.
Monster.
Shout out Future. What's your favorite sport to watch?
Basketball.
Favorite sport to play?
Basketball.
Who's one artist that you secretly love? People might not know.
Love as an artist, right? Not as a person.
I guess however you want to interpret the question, but yeah, that's what I meant.
Nah, I love the work of Weekend.
Cool. So tomorrow, Joe Biden exiles you from America. Where do you go live?
Dubai.
Whew. Great answer. I thought you were struggling with that, but you came through. Who is one underground producer that more people should know about?
JJ Turn Me Up.
JJ Turn Me Up. Yeah, I don't know him, so perfect answer.
You should.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like one of Chase little nephews.
Cool. Give us one of the dumbest things you've ever done.
One of the dumbest things I ever done. Panty raid in college and got caught not through me but through somebody else. Panty raid.
The panty raid. I love it. Love to hear it. Flip that around. One of the best decisions you ever made.
Going to college, bro. Out of town.
Nice. Yeah.
Specifically, that's a good wholesome
specifically
answer.
out of town though, too.
Okay, yeah.
That's good. What's one of the most important qualities of a good manager? I know you said likability. Maybe give us another one.
Paying attention to detail.
Detail. Nice. Give us one bucket list entry.
Bro, y'all
He's been knocking him off his
yeah,
list.
have you seen my
I've
IG?
been following him, man.
Bro,
This guy's been doing everything.
Yeah,
I'm like, he's freaking jumping out of planes. I don't know, or like
Yeah,
you're doing all sorts of fun stuff.
It's got to be something left.
yeah, but
Still a young guy.
I don't even know how to pronounce the country, bro, but it's like in Asia somewhere where you got the hotel is like over the water, like on the water. It's like the Medievals.
Oh, the Maldives.
Bro,
Yeah.
you know what? I've been wanting to do that, but
Yo,
like,
that's
I
when
don't
you
even
get
know how to
that-
pronounce it. I just
wanna do it.
That's when you get that fat publishing deal.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I
can
actually,
go on that
me and my girl
vacation.
was actually looking at this shit last night, and I'm like, she's like, yeah, we going? I don't know, bro. Like,
You're like, do you want the mortgage to be paid?
Yeah.
right? You know what I'm saying, bro? You seen my page, so we go on a lot of vacations. It's
Yeah.
like vacations they run up.
do.
But yeah, like my bucket list, bro. Like Go check my IG, man. Like I
Yeah.
did, like I knocked out a lot of my shit on, but I got to create another one. I did skydiving. I did scuba diving. I wouldn't mind. You know what's so funny? I can't even fucking swim.
Not gonna lie, I talked to your dad, and he was like, "This guy's scuba diving doesn't even know how to swim. I don't know how the hell he's doing that." And I'm like, "It sounds dangerous, pops." I'm like, "It literally sounds dangerous." Thank God he's alive.
Yeah, scuba diving, snorkeling, like all the fun shit is on the water.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I'm
true.
saying? Jet ski, and I cannot fucking. I need to take swim classes.
Put that on the list.
But no, you know what's so funny? I used to be on the swim team.
And you never learned?
That sounds.
I learned, but
Sounds
it's like,
so
bro,
false.
I was like 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? I was on the swim team. I used to be able to swim pretty decent, but like when you
How do
don't,
you forget? It's like riding a bike, bro.
Forgot.
bro, you just no the hell it ain't.
To each his own. To each his
Yeah,
own.
that shit not like riding a bike.
Moving on, heading here. Let's get to the second part of this rampage here. This or that. I'm gonna give you two choices. Pick one. I think you might have answered this one already, but let's just make sure. Call of Duty or 2K.
Damn. Call of Duty.
Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Mountain cabin or beach house?
Beach house.
Live instruments or electronic?
Live.
Beer or liquor?
I don't drink.
European cars or Japanese?
European.
LA or New York?
Probably LA. Neither, to be honest with
He's
you.
like Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta. Yeah.
I love it.
I explain that after we get done. Go ahead.
Okay. Sampling or all original?
All original because like if you sample, you got to pay.
That's right. You want that publishing.
Right.
Cut the check. House party or the club?
House parties.
Managing artists or managing producers? I think you might answer this one already.
Managing producers.
Yep. Italian food or Chinese food?
Chinese.
And then I think we know the answer to this one too, but I had to say it. Hawks or the Bucks?
The Hawks. Come on, bro.
Let's go.
Eastern Conference Finals, baby. Here we come.
Man, no.
Hawks in four.
The championship, here we come.
Finals, here we
Fuck
come.
the Bucks.
The trophy, here we come. Okay, last part of Rampage here. Word association. I'm going to just give you one word. Just give me the first word off the top of your head.
All right.
Weed.
Don't smoke.
Benjamin.
Franklin.
Chicken.
Nuggets.
808.
Mafia.
Children.
Michaela.
COVID.
19.
Gold.
Money.
Outside.
Basketball.
Anxiety.
None.
Piano.
Keys.
Politics.
Donald Trump.
Hey, first thing you thought of. Lil Wayne.
Great.
What a rampage.
What a rampage. What an episode. This has been an amazing conversation with our guy. Whoa. No longer Lil. He's all grown up.
Big whoa.
And he's on the
Big
One More
whoa.
Time podcast. This has been an amazing episode. Wherever you're listening to this, please like, subscribe, follow, drop a comment, drop a review. Tell the people how much you love Henry and Playback Ben. And make sure to follow Lil Woah. That is still his IG and his socials.
Hold on. Let me get the spelling right, too. It's at LILWOAH.
Y'all heard that?
Yeah, man.
Not WH.
No, WHO, bro. You know how
It's
many
like
texts
Woah Vicky, but he's just not as cool.
Right.
That's all, folks. Appreciate it. Come back next week. We'll see you later.
Peace.
Peace.
Pop that shit like one more time. They pop that one more time. Pop that shit like one more time. They pop that one more time. Hop up in that foreign skirt, no. All the homie, this shit tripping, no. Middle finger to the law.